Hey, I'm Matt. Thank you for joining us for ZeroLight's latest webinar on how to transform your next campaign with affordable and engaging 3D experiences. Now, the webinar will last approximately 25 minutes and you'll receive a recording of the session at the end. If you do have any questions, please make sure you post them in the questions box and we'll be sure to get back to you. So, whether you're in campaign management, social media marketing, or media planning, you're here today to learn how you can easily enhance your next campaign with an interactive 3D customer experience. And we're going to show you how with our brand new range of low-cost, innovative experiences that we've called Go 3D. So let's start by defining what we mean by an interactive 3D experience. It's essentially an experience that's been built with a 3D digital twin, as you can see here. And because it's been built with a digital twin, it can easily be interacted, explored, configured, and really played with. And from our experience, we see that 3D experiences are proven to excel at engaging and enticing end customers. But how? Well, 90% of car buyers are using online channels to choose their next vehicle. So you've got to give them car buying journeys that really stand out from the noise. And on top of this, 82% of brands that currently offer interactive 3D experiences say that their customers really do value them. And therefore the result of this is that they're seeing a 40% increase in conversions for products that have been 3D visualized. Now, these industry stats are matched by ZeroLight's own experiences, with interactive 3D consistently outperforming static 2D website experiences across a range of different clients and different territories and countries around the world. So, what's stopping you from delivering these types of experiences? Why isn't everybody doing this? Well, we've been in this game for over a decade now, and we know what can stand between you and offering interactive 3D experiences to your customers. And we see there are really three core challenges. First up, we understand cost. With any campaign, there are lots of significant demands on the campaign budget. So it might be hard to justify without any prior experience or proven ROI. Second up, complexity. We know that these types of projects involve many stakeholders. There are multiple layers of approvals. There's often complex integrations, particularly on the IT side. And also there are procurement hurdles to go through. And finally, the third challenge that we observe is time. Your internal team's time is focused on the campaign itself, the logistics. And that means that they don't always have time to focus on these interactive 3D experiences. So we've created a set of products that remove these common challenges, stripping the challenges of cost, complexity, and time. And we've called this set of products Go 3D because we believe it's the best way to transform your next campaign with an affordable and engaging 3D experience. So we've got Go 3D experiences that are designed for marketing, social, and campaign teams, and they come in three separate offerings. We have our Go 3D Visualizer, our Go 3D Social Experience, and finally Go 3D AR. And we'll be demoing each of these in a couple of minutes. So all three of our Go 3D products are built on the same core principles. They have a low fixed cost. They're mostly standalone or only require a really simple integration to your OEM website. They can be turned around in as little as 1 month. They're high performance and optimized to generate valuable leads. They're mobile first to match the trend that we're seeing that shows the vast majority of consumers are researching their next car on their mobile devices. And finally, they can be scaled efficiently to additional markets, which I'll come on to talk about a little bit later. So how can you get started with a Go3D experience? Well, all we need from you is your 3D data. And by 3D data, I mean that 3D model data that your design teams have created. And we'll need this data to build the digital twin that lives within your Go3D experiences. And it's really easy to grab this data set from your virtual garage team or your 3D modeling team. And having done this for the past decade, we accept pretty much any format of data, anything from common VRED design files right through to 3D DeltaGen and pretty much anything in between. So if you do have any questions about the data, the formats, you know where to find us. So now we're going to take a look at each individual experience in detail. And let's start with the Go3D Visualizer. We know that typical buyers perform 32 unique car configurations, consisting of 9 different models across 5 different brands, and get in touch with 3 retailers before they finalise that single purchase. So with all that noise, you've got to give those buyers a memorable, standout experience that locks them into your brand early and leads them seamlessly down your sales funnel. And the Go3D Visualizer is that memorable, standout experience that doesn't replace, but complements your main configurator, driving quality traffic towards it. Now, you might have looked at creating an experience like this before, but the project may have fallen down due to team capacity, insufficient time, issues around integration with your OEM website, or even inflating costs. Now, the Go3D Visualizer is an all-inclusive product that removes these key hurdles. So let's take a look at what the experience actually looks like.
Hi, let's take a look at ZeroLight's new Go3D Visualizer product. Let's get started. So we've just landed on this visual product overview page after clicking on a digital ad. And as I scroll down to the bottom here, I can click on this CTA, which loads my 3D experience. So here I have an interactive model of a vehicle hosted in a clean, mobile-first UI, and I'm immediately able to explore the car in 3D from any angle. I can activate animations. So here we have these animated headlights, which I'm able to activate. And I can navigate to any part of the vehicle, but I can also use these predetermined cameras. So let's navigate to the side of the vehicle here. And I can change the environment. So let's move to this white studio where I can explore this vehicle. I have the doors open here. I could also, for instance, navigate around to the rear of the vehicle, and let's have a look at the trunk and see how much space is available here. And this experience is streamed. So this is a streamed experience, but we do also have a WebGL version available. And using the UI, I can navigate to certain areas where I can change accessories. So for example, let's navigate to the wheels. And here I have the options that are available. I can change the rims. And we'll just zoom in there to get a better look. And then my next available option is I can navigate to the interior of the vehicle. So just scrolling around allows me to explore the full interior of this vehicle. And the options within the UI, again, allow me to see the available options. So I have different colors, different materials. And then at the end of the experience, I'm invited to register my details in exchange for an AR experience. So here I have a summary page. I can see my configured vehicle. And if I click this View in AR button, I can see my configured vehicle in AR. And all of this is available with our new Go3D Visualizer product, all available at one simple fixed price. So please reach out to find out more. Thank you.
So that was the Go3D Visualizer. Not only is it a lot easier to get up and running than other solutions you may have explored, but you can also have the confidence that it performs stronger than a 2D alternative. And we see this from evidence from our portfolio of global OEMs, where the average engagement lifts for similar 3D experiences include things like a 42% uplift in terms of time on site spent understanding your brand and your products, a 38% increase in the number of configurations as the consumer continues to explore the product features, and a massive 65% increase in onward call to action clicks, taking that traffic towards your key reservation. So in summary, the Go 3D Visualizer is designed to complement and not replace your main online configurator. It's an engaging destination for your digital ads and email campaigns. Now with the Go 3D Visualizer, we've created two different packages. A highly accessible streaming package for the very highest quality visuals. And we've also made it available in WebGL. And here's what those fixed, all-inclusive costs look like for the Go 3D Visualizer. Now, these prices include absolutely everything you've seen on the previous slides. And all we need from you to get started is that 3D vehicle model data. Great, so that was the Go 3D Visualizer. Now let's take a look at our next Go 3D experience, Go 3D Social. And we know that social media's influence on car buying is increasing. 40% of car buyers use social media advertising to guide car buying decisions. Meta tells us that 82% find social media useful when they're deciding on that new vehicle purchase. And we see almost 60% of 17 to 25-year-olds agree that social media ads influence their purchase decision. But what happens after a user's engaged with your ad? Tapping on a social ad and then being sent to a text-filled brick wall of a product landing page is a sure way to overwhelm your social media users. Casually engaged consumers want an experience that rewards them, just like their favorite social media platform does. Now, Go 3D Social takes the principles of social media, whether that's visual storytelling, real-time interactions, instant loading, and personalization, to introduce your product with a frictionless, full-screen mobile experience. It's the best destination to set a compelling tone for the rest of your customers' car buying journeys. So let's take a look at what the experience actually looks like.
Welcome to this walkthrough of our new Go 3D Social experience. Go 3D Social experiences can be deployed to any or all social media platforms of your choice. So in this instance, let's start by clicking on this Facebook ad, for example, which immediately loads the experience within the Facebook app. And the idea behind these experiences are that they bridge that critical engagement gap between the social media platform and your own product landing page. So now I've scrolled down to where I can choose to a section where I can choose my trim. So I'll just navigate here and choose this ID Buzz style, for example. And all of the imagery and all of the content that you'll see in this experience is created on ZeroLight's visualization platform using a product correct and product approved digital twin. We have visual elements that are designed to delight and surprise your users, such as these accessories. And then we can come down to the color select section. So I'll choose this white and green paint, for example. And these Go 3D Social experiences are really good at replicating that visual storytelling mechanic that social media platforms do so well. We move down to the third section where I can choose my interior. So now I can actually explore the interior of the vehicle with curated gallery shots, for example, and really start to explore the options that I've chosen. And then we also have a panoramic 360 image, which means a user can actually scroll around the interior and explore the whole interior 360 degrees. If I'm happy with that, I can view my summary and I can see content such as a video, which is personalized to me. It has my configuration there. I can also see a 3D model as well of my configuration, which I can interact with, followed by the chance to register my interest. So I can leave my details, or I can continue my buying journey to the OEM's website, for example. That essentially is our Go3D social experience. If you'd like more details or would appreciate a demonstration, please feel free to get in touch. Thank you.
So in summary, Go3D Social bridges that engagement gap between social media and your product landing page, so you can minimize any drop-off to maximize lead generations. It opens instantly within any social media app, so you can take advantage of in-app features like autofill web forms. And they're easy to replicate across additional markets at reduced cost. Speaking of which, here's our all-in-one fixed price for a Go3D social experience, including the 3D model import. Finally, we come to our third Go3D product experience, Go3D AR. There's been a lot of research to show that adding AR experiences to your buying journeys can be a profitable move. We see that customers prefer retailers that offer them, according to MailChimp. 80% of customers are more confident in purchases when AR is available, according to Snap. And you can achieve 94% higher conversion rates with products that have AR experiences. Go3D AR is the simplest way to plug engaging AR experiences into your customer journeys. It can easily be slotted into any web page as an iframe, giving customers the opportunity to experience many different versions of your vehicle. On the driveway, in the garage, or on the coffee table. So let's see what it looks like in action.
Hi, and welcome to this walkthrough of our new Go3D AR experience. Go3D AR is the simplest way to get augmented reality experiences into your customer buying journey. So let's dive in. Essentially, we have a clean and simple user interface, which can be embedded on any web page using a simple iframe. And then users can select their preferred configuration using these options within the user interface. They then click in View AR to see their vehicle model in augmented reality. The experience works on a user's device, so it can work on iOS or Android devices. And it works in a way that gives the user a real sense of scale. They can view the model on their driveway, and they can get up close and personal with key features and details that you may not be able to represent through just simple imagery. It's also a real fun asset which can be shared with friends and family. And if you'd like further details about Go3D AR, please feel free to reach out for more details or for a demonstration. Thank you.
To recap, it's easy to embed on your product landing page. Customers can experience a variety of different configurations, and they load quickly and easily on any smartphone. And here's that one fixed cost of adding exciting AR experiences to your buying journeys. So that's Go3D, the easiest way to bring interactive, engaging, and high-performing experiences to your customer buying journeys. Covering Go3D Visualisers with an attractive, high-quality streaming package, or available as WebGL. Go3D Social, keeping your customers engaged in-app, bringing high-quality traffic to your website. And finally, as we just saw with Go3D AR, the simplest way to plug engaging AR experiences into your customer journeys. And as you've seen, all prices are inclusive of everything covered during the session. All we need to get started is to receive your model data files, and we'll take care of the rest. Of course, if you do have any questions about anything that you've seen today, We're available to take you through in detail in a separate session. So, if you're currently a few weeks out from a launch campaign, or maybe you have a little bit more time to plan, then get in touch and let's go 3D. Thank you.